boy, within a week after my husband noticed a lump, I had the mammogram, the ultrasound, the biopsy, went and saw my surgeon, had a million tests, and it all happened so fast. Within 3 weeks, I was in surgery. I had a mastectomy. After that, went through about 50 weeks of chemo, 8 weeks of radiation. But I was, nervous in the beginning, afraid of losing my hair and all that. But it wasn't as bad as I thought. I ended up having a head shaving party, and all my friends came, and we shaved my hair. And John and I, when we went out and looked at wigs and whatnot, we kind of made fun of it and tried on long wigs, short wigs, blonde wigs, etc. I don't know. I think the hardest part of going through what I went through was looking at the scar, but I made it through that, and I just went through every day as positive as I could. Anyway, I tried to keep everything on an up note for my kids. We went through the holidays, and I wanted everything to stay pretty much normal as possible, and it was. And friends all over my community came and brought food and helped me around with cleaning my house and giving me rides back and forth to where I needed to go. And one day I looked out my window and there was friends there planting flowers for me. It was actually more of a positive experience than anything. I never let anything bring me down. I just got up every day and went about my daily routine so that nothing changed with my family. I ended up being out of work for about 9 months, even though every day I went for radiation. I asked if I could go back to work. Still did my cancer walk in the year 2012, last year, so I continued doing some very heavy fundraising and my training walks, and I managed to do a 40-mile cancer walk while going through treatment. I'm in remission. I go actually next week for a bunch of testing to make sure everything's fine, and humbled at this opportunity. Don't think that I deserve it at all. I just feel that right now is my turn to be there for other women who are going through this, so I can let them know that this is something that they can do. It's no big deal. It's a bump in the road, and God will get you through it as long as you stay positive and with a smile on your face. The only thing I have to say is, if you ever hear the diagnosis that you have breast cancer, is not to be afraid. When I heard that I had breast cancer, at first it's a shock hearing the word cancer. But as hard as it is for me to even remember what I went through, because I'm only looking forward, that's what you need to do, is just get through it. Just, it is what it is, and move forward. Don't be afraid. Be strong. Be positive. Live every day to its fullest and day by day, and you will get through it. You just have to be positive. That's really all I can say. I have friends going through it right now, and I'm trying to be there with them as much as possible, letting them know what to expect, letting them know that they're going to cry one day, they're going to laugh another day. You're going to go through a whirlwind of emotions, but it can be done. It's going to have to be done, and you can get through this. The best experience is that I can finally look at myself and see how beautiful I am. I think my whole life I used to beat myself up and want to be perfect, want to exercise all the time, want to eat right, want to, do my hair right and just be that perfect person from the outside. And now I know that I'm absolutely beautiful from the inside. Being surrounded by all the family and friends that came running to me when they heard this happen, God just brought so many incredible people into my life that are still a part of my life, just from nurses and doctors and even people like you, Ashley, that I talk to on the phone. It's just so humbling to know that I am a good person that I never saw before. The hardest thing was looking in the mirror and seeing how devastating breast cancer can make you, having no hair and looking at a scar and constantly saying, why did I beat myself up before when I always was beautiful? So it's kind of a circle of good and bad, if you know what I'm saying. It was very, very, very difficult for me. It took me about 3 weeks to look at my scar from my mastectomy. The disfiguring, I guess, was difficult, but now I laugh because, like I just said, I'm beautiful no matter what, and I have so many unbelievable people in my life, and I'm such a strong woman, and I'm not afraid of a battle like this if it ever happens to me again. I'm here to help other people, and really that's my goal. It's not about what I battled. It's not about me anymore. It's about me being here to help other people. It's not about hearing the diagnosis and what I went through. Yeah, it's scary at first, but you're going to go through the, oh my God, I'm losing my hair, and then you're going to look and say, oh my gosh, I lost my hair, and laugh about it. And then you're going to know that you're going to lose a boob. Basically, that's what it is. And, you know, you look at your husband, who you're the only two that really care about that. And when your husband says to you, yeah, I didn't like that one anyway, and you can laugh at it, then you just laugh at it. You go and you have it done. And yes, the next step is you have to know that you have a scar and you have no breast there, and it's hard. But then you look, and now I look, it's part of me. I don't even care. God got me through this, but He did so that I can be there for others who feel how I felt the first time I heard that I have breast cancer. I have a girlfriend going through it right now, and she has to go in next week for a double mastectomy, and I'm just so happy that I can be there for her, because that's one thing I didn't have. And she's not afraid. You know, and that's humbling too. I'm there for her, and I told her, you can do this. I did it. You can do. You're just gonna have two. You're getting a trophy for two. I only got a trophy for one. You know, it's just nice to know that I can be there for people like her.